Hey, you know that thing where shows like recap the previous show in case you haven't watched in a while?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We should do that with our show.
I think so. Let's do it. And she featured the event card. Just give a little overview of that solution.
What I love about the event card, we call it the event card platform, but it's used for so many other things. People use it for holiday gifts, years of service, whatever it might be. But it's a great solution for people who want to offer choice, but they still want it to be something that's customized and special, because we're able to include a video or a letter, from the awarding company.
It makes perfect sense. Great for the holidays, great for events, great for other occasions. Kevin, you and I got to spend, 5-6 hours together on the golf course. This is the 11th annual tournament. What were we up to? Tell us a little bit about the event.
Yeah, so Rhineberg Classic has been around for a long time. It's for me, being out of town, I don't often get in to see everybody. It's just fantastic to see the family, all the Rhinebergs, between, obviously we see Joe and Mike a lot, but seeing Mrs. Rhineberg and just their supporting families, it was just great to do.
Mark, you played in the tournament, but you got there early like a bunch of us. Can you talk a little bit about your experience so far and what it's like to have, co-workers out there?
Every year, it's all hands on deck to put together gift packages, for the great folks who attend and give to the event. So we were there early in the morning. Lots of incentive concepts folks, unboxing, packing gift bags for the golfers, and we got it all done in time.
I can't tell you how important it is to have that much help for a big golf tournament. Golf tournaments are no picnic to put together.
And this isn't a small one either.
No, it's like 200.
240 or something.
Was it 240 people?
It was huge.
And there's several new Bose products, Mark, that have just been released. And I want you to talk about this product right now.
Here we have on the table is the Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds. And so this is the second generation of these earbuds. Incredibly portable, obviously, too. The case charges the earbuds. So the battery lasts a long time and they're ready to go whenever I need them. We can also decorate on this product, add a logo through laser engraving.
For sure. And then let's shift over to this product here. This is the new Bose Micro 2nd Gen. Kev, you want to talk a little bit about what's new about it?
Yeah, on the back side, it used to be a rubber strap, which was an elastic strap, and now it's kind of just a Velcro strap, so it's a little bit stronger, lasts a little bit longer. And then they've also improved the battery life of this. The size is just a slightly bit bigger. It's not very noticeable unless you're comparing them to each other. The improvement of the actual product itself is amazing.
Welcome to Reward the Extraordinary Live, where recognition goes beyond the ordinary.
In every episode, we highlight powerful stories, bold solutions, and premium gifts that make appreciation unforgettable.
You're joining a community that celebrates impact. One act, one moment, one person at a time.
Thanks for being here, and let's get into it.
Hey everybody, Andy Hudson here, Incentive Concepts Live, Reward the Extraordinary Live, going back a couple of weeks to that. Mark, what's going on, my friend?
Hey Andy, how you doing? Nice to be back.
I'm doing great. The weather here is unbelievable in
yeah.
St. Louis right now. It's like the perfect fall weather.
Yeah.
Can't get any better. Halloween's coming up.
Dry.
Hey, if you're watching,
cool.
let us know where you're joining from. And this episode's called Appreciation in Motion. And we want you to let us know one small act of appreciation or kindness or gratitude that you've experienced recently in the past week, past month. Put it in the chat. So what's your appreciation experience in the past week or month? Mark, have you anything jump out at you on that? Or
Well, I just took over home and family while my wife was traveling for her master's program. So that's my gift to her, so she could spend a little vacation time after her program in Spain.
Well, I'm sure she appreciates you looking after the kids.
Yeah.
That's no picnic, man. That's a tough job as single parenting. So
Worth it.
bravo to you. So let us know. Put in the chat. Emily Codner's tuning in. Happy Friday Eve. Totally, Emily. Hopefully you've got some good plans this Friday. Love to see you on there, Emily, as always. Mark, we got a great episode today. Appreciation in motion. We're going to talk a little bit about appreciation in general, recognition, and then we're going to highlight some really cool partners. Anything you want to offer before we bring these guys on? Or
just excited, to get our partners online and to jump into the conversation. It's going to be a great episode today.
Okay, I think you guys are really going to love this because they've got a high-tech studio out in California. So let's go to that studio right now and bring in our friends Tony and Ali from Razor USA. Gentlemen, what's happening?
Hey guys, how are you? Good to see you. Yes, happy to be here. And
Well,
great
thanks for
job
joining
there,
us.
Mark, taking care of the kids. That's fantastic.
Thanks. Appreciate that solidarity.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've all had kids, so you gotta take care of them. Who wants to start out there? A quick self-introduction for the team out in Cali.
Sure, I can begin. My name is Ali Kermani. I'm the VP of Marketing here at Razor USA, and my partner here to my right is Mr. Tony Rodriguez.
National Director of Sales. You guys know me from before. You've seen me a couple times. We needed a new, better looking face than this one over here, so that's why he's in today as well too.
right.
Tony's too
Tony,
kind.
Yeah, come on, Tony. That's not right. We love having you on, Tony. You're a good friend. You're a good friend of Incentive Concepts, and bringing in a guy like Ali is great. Is anybody in this studio right now like an original Razor USA employee by chance? Or?
Yeah, actually, both Tony and I are founding employees of Razor. We were with the owner of Razor before he even started Razor Scooters. Tony probably 3 or 4 years before Razor Scooters started, myself 2 years before it started. And then, the owner of our previous company we worked at, Carlton Calvin, decided to start Razor Scooters and brought us along 25 years ago. And we've been part of the Razor family ever since.
Quite the ride. It's been amazing. And almost 3 decades now that we're going on to, which is incredible.
Yeah, is this the 25th anniversary, Mark?
This was our 25th anniversary year and celebration that we just had this year. It's been a tremendous amount of success as a company, and we're happy to partner with Incentive Concepts as well too, and all of the wonderful people that you work with as well, bringing our brand to everybody out there.
Love it. Love it. Bobby Suseda is tuning in from Vegas. Good to see you, Bobby. And Emily also chatted again. She's finishing the rec field hockey season this weekend. Go Grafton. Thank you, Emily, for chatting in there for that. But we also have one other question for viewers. We'd like to hear from you. How do you show appreciation to your team, your clients, or even your family? Now, you talked about family, Mark, but let's shift over to like maybe teammates here at Incentive Concepts.
Sure, absolutely. Just for me, I think just some recognition, a call out. Even if it's a small gift, a gift definitely matters if it's personal and thoughtful. Of course, we're in the business of gifting, so gifting is an important piece of that. But it could be something just as simple as saying thank you, or bringing light to great work that they did in a public way.
Yeah. How about you guys over at Razor? Any comments there about showing appreciation to teammates or clients or coworkers?
We both have thoughts. Ali, you had a good thought earlier.
Yeah, I was telling Tony, I think of it as like there's 3 different ways that I tend to show appreciation. And I think maybe the titles for those would be personally, publicly, and cosmically. Personally is just recognizing the individual themselves and being specific about what I'm appreciative of their help with. Then publicly is celebrating that person, with others. So for example, behind the camera here, I've got Noam and Dean from our production team who are absolutely outstanding. And I love singing their praises at every turn because they well deserve it. And then the third one is cosmically. And that's just generally when I feel gratitude, when I feel thankful for something, I try to be positive and put it out into the world, not necessarily only directly with the person that I'm thankful to or thankful of, but also just in the world. Like if I'm feeling positivity, I try to put it out there and it seems to come back in spades.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Fantastic. Tony, anything to add there?
No, I mean, Ollie really covered all the things. I would add, just talking about the group of people that we want to acknowledge for helping us and giving thanks to that, singing the praise of Mandy as well, too, for all that she does and our connections, just keeping business going with Incentive Concepts as well, too. But as far as how you show appreciation, I had a unique thing that I wanted to share as well too quickly. So, you know, one of the things I like to do, I don't have kids, but I'm Uncle Tony or Cousin Tony, Nino Tony, godfather to different kids. I actually gifted one of the items that we're going to talk about a little bit later, and they sent me a thank you with a nice handmade pop-up card featuring a Crazy Cart Shuffle. If you can get that one, Noam, it might be a little bit hard, but you know, like we love showing the appreciation, and there's a lot to be thankful for. So that was just a little bit.
That's more than a little bit. That's such a cool card. I love
Right?
that.
That is fantastic.
Well, and they're going to love to
some
hear that they were
creativity.
on a live stream discussing it as well too. I'm going to share this with them later. It's going to blow their minds. So thank you to the
Exactly.
Lamb
Hey.
kids. Thank you.
They're legends now, just like you.
They are, exactly.
No, hey, listen. So the last time we featured Razor on one of our live broadcasts was during National Fun at Work Day, and we took some screenshots of the videos. We're just going to start showing these as we talk about it. But what a cool event it was here at Incentive Concepts, and Tony and his team supported it. Mark, I can't remember if you were around for that, but I know you've seen the video.
was, yeah.
You were here, weren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
The Razor was perfect for that event. Well, one, just because Razor, it's fun at work day. Razor is fun. And just because it, in part because it was just fun to see people here that we know and work with every day, try out the products, maybe not successful first time on like a ripstick or something like that. That's more challenging. But that's kind of, the fun and novelty of Razor's items. You can try something new. And watching coworkers do it for the scooters, the ripsticks, the e-bikes, it was a blast.
Yeah, what a fun day that was. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. We had some good
There's
food.
Donna.
There's Donna. Yeah, she just went back and forth from her desk to the photocopier like all day on that thing. That was hilarious. Oh, I love Donna. She's so fun. We actually have a trunk or treat celebration going on later today across the street.
That's
and
right.
Donna and I are going to team up with a little Halloween fun there too, but should be good fun. But guys, and maybe this is a good question for Ollie is, I remember the kick scooter from 25 years ago, and I think I had several in my garage when my kids were young. But, how has Razor evolved from that first kick scooter to where you guys are today with so many different products and different age groups?
For sure. That's a great question. Our product offering has greatly diversified over the past 25 years, from that iconic silver kick scooter all the way to electric scooters, adult scooters, kid scooters, 3-wheel, 2-wheel, 5-wheel, every different type of scooter you could imagine, including electric scooters, which then opened the door for us to start doing all kinds of electric vehicles. And what a lot of people don't know is Razor is one of the world's top electric vehicle manufacturers. But when we talk about electric vehicles, we're not talking about cars that are out on the road. We're talking about electric dirt bikes, electric Vespas, electric mini bikes, all kinds of stuff, go-karts. We do all sorts of stuff like that. So starting from 5 SKUs, which were basically 5 colorways of that original kick scooter, to today where we have over 350 different SKUs in 12 different categories, Razor has really diversified immensely over those past 25 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big mobility company. Yeah.
Yeah. Although I will say one thing that stayed consistent all the time through all of it is we're focused on that fun. I love that you guys are imbuing your work with fun. We try to do that here as well. And we also are very concerned about the well-being of our consumers. So it's very fulfilling for us to have items out there that are alternates to these screens, to that digital deluge that so many American families are faced with today. Razor is on the forefront of offering attractive alternatives to kids.
Mm-hmm. And Tony, there's a really cool looking product right in front of you here. Let's kind of dive into some of these products. And
Absolutely.
Tony, I think, if I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at today is coming soon to the Incentive Concepts lineup, if I'm not mistaken, right, Tony?
This is right. Yeah, we just added it to the catalog, so we're working with Christy Wood to get this listed with the team. And if we can maybe do a little bit of the light adjustment here.
So let's talk
we
about
want to talk about it first?
because
Okay.
I think it's really important. This category of product is a burgeoning category in the wheel goods industry. This is these baby balance bikes, and these are really a great tool for getting kids comfortable walking, get their first taste of riding something, whether they're going to grow up to ride a scooter or they're going to grow up to ride a bike or a skateboard or anything else. This is a great learning tool, helps them with their physical coordination, their balance, their confidence, their spatial awareness. This is really an awesome exploratory tool for a young kid. And what you're seeing in the video here is that in addition to revising the design to make it less likely to hit kids' feet as they walk by narrowing the back end, we've also imbued this product with a light show. So the name of the product is Light Wave. And as you can see, both in the video and possibly in studio, the product lights up, but there's actually 20 different light modes on this item. So there's a hidden button underneath this that allows you to just cycle through different light shows. So if you're, the child in your life loves blue, there's a setting that's blue. If they love pink, there's a setting that's just pink. If they like green, there's just green. But then also there's the rainbow. There's these animated animations that go through, as you can see here in the video. And the kid gets to tailor that. And what that really does, in my opinion, as a parent who's sitting there looking at kids all the time, one of the greatest rewards adults can give children during their playtime is their attention. And so this light show, this stunning, dazzling, magnet for people's eyes, is something that gives the kids an amplification of that attention. And we do testing of this ourselves, and in the testing we do at home, I can see as soon as they're flipping the lights, they're looking up at all the adults like, you see this? Is this amazing? Are you paying attention to me now? So, while this is a great product in and of itself as far as a learning tool, I think what Razor's brought to the table here is really above and beyond, and it comes with that Razor name, which is reliability, recourse. You can purchase through Incentive Concepts with complete confidence.
Yep, we've got that 24/7 customer support that nobody else really offers in our space as well as we do. So did I promise you that I'd bring a guy here who knows the messaging and is going to be able to pitch it? This dude is awesome.
Well, I have a question. Where do I get a pair of those checkerboard overalls?
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I want.
That kid is so cute.
Let me kick over to Mark here in the studio. Mark, this product looks fantastic. When it comes to like our industry and redeeming and incentive programs, why would a product like this do so well?
For incentive programs and like redemption programs, just the ability to like choose a style, that suits you or suits the recipient of the gift is great. And of course, like other factors too, quality, longevity. But it's especially in my redemption programs when we get into holiday season, I see a lot of redemptions, for products like these, that are gifts, and then also for things, for the person carrying the points, like an e-bike.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. There's another product I think that has some lights that you're going to show here a second. So let's go back to the studio.
We wanted to give you a quick look at we
there it is. Yeah,
lights real quick so you can see it a little bit brighter.
How vibrant it is.
Yeah,
that
the
is
colors
so
are getting drowned
cool.
out by our studio lights.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to dim down some of the lights to show you. This is a really stunning light show. You can see we still have a spotlight on here behind us. But just dimming it down a little bit to like normal light levels, you can really see the variance in the light show. What's been programmed in here. It's not only just the colors, the patterns, the animations. This is really something that a kid is going to have a lot of fun with and can literally have a new ride every day of the week.
So, and me being the sales guy who, I instantly gravitate towards this feature. So, like, as soon as we go into this item, I'm like, turn down the lights, let's go. And then Ollie's like, we really need to talk about this item first, which is true. But I think this is such a great selling feature and really is going to grab parents and kids' attention and will be great for all of your customers as well, too.
And one other thing that you guys probably can't tell in studio, we could turn the lights back on, gents, and pull back to a broader angle. I just want to show you guys how light this is. This is a very lightweight. It's mainly a plastic build. This is an item that mom or dad is not going to be struggling with to pick up and put in the back of the car. You're not going to, even the kids, it's light enough that the kids could put it away, which as a parent who works at a toy company and has lots of toys around, the kids being able to put away the toys is hugely important, not only to mom and dad, but also for the kids, like learning responsibility for their products.
Yep, 5 pounds on this sucker, so it's really great.
Love it,
yeah,
love
nice
it. Can't wait to see that get added. Let's come over just to the studio camera so you guys can shift to another product here. But Mark, I'm going to come back to you. Any feedback so far on what we've been talking about? What do you think?
No, excited about that product. 5 pounds for our business is relevant too, in that we have to ship that product. Yeah, right. So that's an important factor as well. But I love that it's easy for the kids to put away.
Mm-hmm, for sure. We do have Emily Codner chatting again, showing appreciation. Words of affirmation and gifts are my love language. with family, all the above, and affection, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, words of affirmation and gifts are my love language. I love it. Yeah, there's that love language thing where you can have like 4 different kind of options, I think. Thanks for sharing that, Emily. We appreciate you. Let's see if the studio's ready again with this next product. What do you guys have here? We're going to accelerate this just a little bit so we can stay on schedule, guys. But
Copy that.
Show us what you got here, and then I think there's a video that plays during this too. But go ahead.
Absolutely. Yeah, this item, doesn't need as much explanation. This is a great, very popular styling. It's an electric scooter shaped like a what you might know as a Vespa or a Lambretta, like Euro-style scooter. Absolutely incredible item. The big difference here, this is an item we've had for over 15 years in our line and is extremely popular. One of our top sellers, top rated. But as you can see in the video, we have imbued it with LED lights, and we're doing this in a way that's never been done before in the toy industry. Rather than you being able to see the light bulbs as you saw in the previous product where it was transparent plastic and lights, this is actually translucent white plastics, and so you can actually change the color of the plastics at the press of a button. And here we have 12 light show modes. And if you want to see it in studio, we could cut the lights again, and I can quickly bring on.
Yeah, let's go back to that studio view, and we can
we'll give you the live shot.
Those lights.
Exactly.
I think. Oh, cool. Now that is so cool. Now, like, is that perfect for like a 10-year-old, 12-year-old Ollie or Tony? Or
oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I think 8 and up. This also features a new feature that we have called a top speed limiter switch. It's a parent-controlled feature that allows a parent to tailor the top speed of the product to their kid's individual needs. So you can slow it down. And the great thing that Razer put into this product on top of that is that we have variable speed control. So no matter if your child is set in the low setting or the high setting, they still have the ability to control the throttle, which is so important to their development. So that idea that it's not just on and off binary, but it's actually like your vehicle where you have to learn, the control to be able to properly control the whole vehicle using the acceleration.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find my favorite color setting over here, but yeah, exactly. I think this speed control has greatly expanded our product line and makes it a better opportunity for your customers as well too, as opposed to just having, it used to be a 13 plus product, but now it's 8 plus.
And I think that's really important to also note is that while we put the speed toggle switch on, which has made it viable for 8 and up, and I have 8-year-olds riding this all the time, at 13 years old, this item is also wonderful. And I'll tell you the truth, well, I'm a small 46-year-old, but this thing can carry a full-size adult. It is, all Razer products are extremely powerful. We over-engineer all of it, but this item is not one that if you've got a kid who's, let's say, 12 years old, that next year they're going to outgrow it. This is an item that will stay with your kid. This is a great investment, and it's got, all the bells and whistles. And some people have asked me before, does it still have the secret storage compartment? It still does have the secret storage compartment. Wall socket rechargeable, very easy product, no brainer. And again, as we said, there's 12 different light show modes here. Same story as before.
Now, Tony, I'm going to guess that your favorite color is Dodger Blue.
You got it. I mean, I was literally looking for that Dodger Blue one right now, Andy. Exactly. Go Dodgers.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
No, that's okay. No, well, the Blue Jays, have blue too, so you can't go wrong with this World Series.
True. Exactly.
Very cool. I was going to ask about people that maybe had a scooter growing up in the chats. Does anybody have any stories out there that's tuning in about the scooter that they had when they were younger, or any funny stories? Mark, do you? Well, your kids or maybe? Or?
I definitely had scooters growing up. My kids, I have 2 passive push scooters, 2 electric scooters at home, and my kids are on them all the time. And it's just nice to have that option. Also, sometimes they want to ride a bike, sometimes they want to ride a scooter. It's nice to have that variety for them. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, for sure. And I think in the studio they're going to look at our third product here now, if I'm not mistaken. And that's one that's maybe better for teens and adults. So let's kind of cue them up there. And when you guys are ready, we can bring them back on. But we want to hear from you all. We are going to give away a product today also. We always like to do giveaways here because we want our people to check it out. And all of a sudden, I'm getting these thumbs up when I put my thumbs up on screen. I love this. I didn't know there was that feature there. So, so stay tuned. We are going to let you know. And it looks like Enrique Reyes Pardo is tuning in from Canada, showing appreciation to my team, creating funny games at break times. I love that thing. Thank you, Enrique, for sharing that. That sounds fantastic. would love to hear specifically what game we got here. But if they're ready back in the Razor studio, let's see what we got next here. Tony, I'm going to come to you on this one. What are we looking at here, my friend?
C30 electric scooter. So this is the newest one in our line. And the beautiful part about Razor, we were one of the first to bring electric scooters to the market years ago. So Ollie talked about us being, one of the biggest vehicle manufacturers, electric vehicle manufacturers in the country. This is true. This is the latest one. It's about $350 at retail. It goes 15.5 miles per hour. Has a digital display so you can see how fast you're going, 3 speed modes that you can change between. It's a wonderful product, the latest from Razor, and this is great for that last mile commuter if you need to get around campus. Lots of different opportunities to ride this. I don't know if you have any other thoughts you want to add on this guy.
You nailed it. This is a great last mile solution for adults, but also for teens. This is a great taste, your first taste of independence past the driveway. Like if you've got a kid who you're trying to build that confidence in and let them know a little bit about the neighborhood, this is a great way to explore it. And Razor has been doing this for 20 years, these electric scooters. So a lot of the kinks and bugs that most manufacturers of electric scooters are just trying to shovel under the hood and let go out, Razor's already worked out, and we have a really reliable product here. The other great thing that's not very clear, but when you live with these products like we do, you know what's important and what's of value. This product has an enormous deck plate, so there's plenty of room for the feet to be forward and back, side by side. It is really an item that riders of all sizes are going to enjoy. And myself being a smaller adult, it's plenty powerful for me. It's almost too big for me, But when I ride some of the other electric scooters out there, I find myself balled up. You can't really tell that when you're looking online. It's really when you have the product in front of you, you want to get what you pay for, and this is a tremendous value.
Yeah,
well
I
said.
love the looks of that, and I could see that. On college campuses. I have 2 kids that are in university right now, and I could see them using that. Going, well, I've got one who lives in Chicago. She could take it from her apartment to campus and back, and down to the store, and all of this.
I live in a neighborhood with a community center and a pool. And there are a lot of activities, there, especially in the summer. And, my kids and I have ridden our electric scooters down there before. It's great to have.
Yeah, for sure.
And brand new addition to the IC catalog as well, too, with this item.
Yeah, all of these things are coming in the IC assortment. So if you're interested, just reach out. Let's shift back to kind of appreciation, because you guys shared a video, too, that we can just start playing and talking about something that you had recently called Ride Fest. I want you to tell me about this event that you guys hosted as we're talking about this just for the next 30 seconds or so. What are we looking at here?
I think the guy who actually set this whole event up should talk about it. Go ahead, Ollie.
Sure.
It began as Razor's 25th anniversary celebration. It was supposed to be an internal little celebration among employees, and we just talked about it and we realized it. The whole magic of Razor is about families and kids and active play and integration, involvement. And so in thinking about that, we thought, what kind of birthday party are you going to have that doesn't have cake and kids, right? So we decided to throw this party, which we did an open invite to the people, the families around Razor, and we had over 200 people show up here at Razor headquarters. These are employees that were doing caricatures, they're doing face painting. We had spouses of employees, parents of employees, children of employees. It was really the community, the Razor community coming together and really embracing everybody around, putting on an event that the families loved and really embodies what Razor is all about.
Here's a little shot of our team right here as well, too, who are outside. So this is, we're live in Razor Studio. We're inside that building that you're looking at right there. And that was the whole crew all here to celebrate the 25th anniversary. This man did an amazing job putting it together. We got to celebrate with our owners and the people who have helped build Razor over the years. It's really a phenomenal event.
That seems like it's an event that really kind of brought out the best in the Razor team, the community, you all, your family. I think it's fantastic. The synergies between kind of the energy and the vibe that you guys have out there and what we have here in St. Louis is pretty similar, wouldn't you say, Mark?
Perfect, absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Love to see the team.
We keep doing thumbs up and getting these thumbs up on screen. I love this. We didn't even know we had that feature, but it's not working for you guys, but that's okay.
Oh, we got 4 of them.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, there you go. Okay, well, maybe you can only see them on your end.
Side, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So, Mark, anything else you want to add about this brand and just kind of how it works in our, industry and in our world of incentives?
For one, I just love that you can have kind of a lifelong relationship with the brand. So I think that we stepped into this a lot today, just to say that it's not just for kids. There are a lot of products. You can be a Razor fan and owner for your entire life, and I think that's relevant for our programs. It's relevant for bulk gifting programs, for point redemption programs. The holiday gifting aspect is certainly big for kids and nieces and nephews and so on, but for the adult Razor enthusiast as well.
Yeah, brings out the kid in all of us, right, Ollie?
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, the other thing that unfortunately time keeps going on, and I started at Razor 25 years ago as the youngest employee, maybe the only teenager at the time, and I was a kid, and now I've got 2 kids of my own, which is just unbelievably eye-opening, right? And so as I've gotten older, I realize one of the greatest moments of value and connection that I have with the kids is when we're playing together, because they are genuinely into it, and if they're on something fun, I'm genuinely into it. And so when I see these adult products coming out from Razor, I look at that as an invitation to intergenerational play. And I was telling you guys yesterday, I feel, Tony and I have been talking for a long time about what's going to keep us at Razor, what's exciting. And really, when I think about it, I see, we have an opportunity to change the culture. Razor products hit tens of millions of American households every year. And so I think about, 2 generations ago, the parents were like, hey, kids, go outside, don't come back until the street lights come on. I think a lot of us remember those days. And then my generation, my parents were a little bit more involved, but they would say, okay, you want to go to the beach? You go surfing, I'll sit in the car and read my book. You want to go to the skate park? I'll drive you there. I'm going to do the taxes in the car, which is great. And, at least they were, somewhat involved in my interests and knew what I was into and where I was at. But my generation, I find, is such a richer parent-child relationship, because I'm grabbing my kids at a young age, taking them to the skate park, saying, watch this, and then standing in the bowl, holding their hands 200 times while they learn, or taking them over to the basketball courts and holding them and showing them how to ride the bike, and then going on bike rides together with them. So when I look at Razor's products today, I don't look at it as, we've got 350 different items that we need to market or sell or anything. I look at them as actually there's 11 platforms for intergenerational play. So you can get small, medium, large crazy carts, small, medium, large, Vespas, small, medium, large, ride-ons, electric scooters, kick scooters. We do all of it, and this is what we're looking for. We're looking to propel active family lifestyles and intergenerational play. And I think this product really lends itself to that.
Yeah, for sure. You couldn't have said it any better. And Tony, I know that we asked you about maybe donating something for drawing. I don't know if you guys still have that product there that you can put on the table.
We certainly do. Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Ollie. It's the Crazy Cart Shuffle. This thing has been just amazing. If you go to incentiveconcepts.com/shuffle, okay, incentiveconcepts.com/shuffle, you can see it right there on the screen. You can enter. You could see a video for this. First of all, watch the video for this, and then go ahead and enter. We also going to want you to go to our LinkedIn group to kind of lock in your entry. But go to incentiveconcepts.com/shuffle. And Tony, thank you so much for your willingness to donate this to somebody. You can use it as a gift for a client, for a coworker, the kids of your boss, or the kids of somebody that is on your team, or just keep it for yourself, whatever, or a holiday gift or whoever. Yeah. So,
you're gonna love
give it to Mark here in the studio.
Yeah.
Get cards made out of it. So there we go.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really glad that you guys chose this as a prize, because this is Razor's top customer rated item. If you go through all 350 SKUs and you look at the star rating from consumers, this is above 4.8 stars with thousands of reviews. It's
incredible.
Absolutely incredible. It might look very familiar to some of the viewers. They say, I've seen that before, but you have not seen this before. This is the penultimate in this type of vehicle. There's been ones before where you move your feet and it'll go forward like a little go-kart, but this one features the Crazy Cart technology, which is right here in this drift bar, and this allows the whole cart to rotate and spin and drift like it's on ice while staying completely stable. It's really one of those you have to see to believe items. And as much as I can sit here and tell you it's incredible, I hope you win the prize, and then you'll be telling us how incredible it is.
Well,
register, get in there.
So enter. But what you may not know is we have one of those back in the warehouse, Mark.
Yeah.
So I think you and I should get it out like either this afternoon or tomorrow and take a little video of us trying it.
Yeah.
Would you guys be cool with that?
Yes, please share it.
But I'd be cool with that. But that you actually like lending into one of the great things about this product, which is this is one of the few products that Razer has designed that has actually an adjustable frame. So you can make the product larger or smaller. So the two siblings of different ages can share the product. You can have, your parents can hop in, and we've done the testing on this. While we claim officially that it's, I believe, 150-pound weight limit. In order to get that, we had to test it at over 450 pounds, which is three
times. Yeah.
So this is one of those items. When you start reading through the customer reviews, you'll see a lot of parents that are like, I got it on it and I love it. And that's my experience as well. It's absolutely incredible product. No batteries to charge. Gets the kids out there physically burning that energy. If you've got kids like mine,
high energy.
That's
oh my God.
Huge value.
Yeah.
And so as we were joking around in the beginning, Tony told me this is going to be a gift. And I said, what a gift to give somebody. They're going to get their kids out there physically active, off of the screens, and they're going to get a little bit of a break and they're going to feel good about it. So good on all of you guys for choosing this.
Yeah, and Lynn Dobransky is chatting on LinkedIn here. She says, love the shuffle. Way to go, Lynn. Make sure to enter. And for all of you watching, you go to incentiveconcept.com/shuffle. There should be a link right there, and you can do that. And there it is one more time. We are going to kind of wrap this up here, guys. So, Mark, any closing thoughts in like 20 seconds or so?
Oh, just thanks to Tony Ali. I love the stories. I'd love to see the 25th anniversary event. Reach out. Let's get these products in your program if you're viewing. If you have a program, if you have a gifting offering for a client or for a customer or for employees, reach out. Yeah. Let's get it going.
Yeah, guys in the studio over there in Cali. What any closing thoughts there?
I just have one of gratitude to the IC team. You guys have just been wonderful, and I really appreciate you helping us to extend the reach of fun that Razer products have. Thank you very much.
And thank you for letting us showcase our high-tech studio here. And thanks to the guys for running the shots behind. You saw the nice overheads and different camera angles. So we're happy to bring the joy of Razer to everybody from our studio live from California. Thank you.
One last social comment that just came in from our good friend Emily Codner. She must have heard us say that we're going to do the videos. She says, do it. We want videos. It's around the warehouse. All right, Emily, challenge accepted.
Particularly you, Andy. Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's good. I'll put a helmet on and everything. Now, listen, our next episode is October 13th. This is going to be really cool, where it's called Where Excellence Travels Well. And it's we're gonna take a look back on our presence at IMEX, which is the world's largest meetings and events expo, which was in Vegas just a couple weeks ago. And we're gonna highlight one of our favorite brands, Briggs & Riley, which is a wonderful lifetime guaranteed luggage, guys. By the way, Tony and Ollie, if you need some new luggage, Briggs & Riley is the way to go. Okay, okay, good.
Absolutely.
All right,
we're talking.
Cool. So make sure to tune in incentiveconcepts.com/live. Tony, Ali, you guys were fantastic. Mark, as always, thanks for joining me here in the studio. To everyone out there, thanks for joining. We'll see